Okay, here we have some more postcards, and this is from 1906, again from the American Journal Examiner. And this one is What the Earthquake Did in Half a Minute. These are really old postcards. Look at that. Okay, Earthquake Ruin in Mission Street. That was the ruins in Mission Street. Now remember, this was really something because this is 1906. That's 108 years ago, these pictures. They're on these postcards. Okay, and this one here. Oh, try to get it. There we go. It says San Francisco Shuttered City Hall. Okay. Oh, look at this. Earthquake refugee in Jefferson Square. Wow. Look at the pictures. I mean, look at the hats and everything. This is a picture of 1906. These are the postcards they made back then. The Trail of the Earthquake. Postcards of that. And this is them searching for victims. I mean, these are just pictures that you just don't see. I mean, this is 108 years ago. Unreal. Well, and that's it for this. Alright, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. These are just some very interesting postcards that were saved. Alright, bye-bye now. Okay, let me just take you through some old vintage postcards. This is part of Main Street, Fort Fairfield, Maine. A lot of these are from 1906. Somewhere in that area, between 1904 and 1906. That's where most of them are from, in that era. Okay, this one here is in the good old summertime. That's all they had for a picture on that postcard. We're just going to take you through the book of postcards. Thou art so near and yet so far. Oh, that's a nice one. Okay, and this one was simple. Get wise. That's all they had to say for that one. Oh, look at this one. A very nice building. Okay, Baltimore MD Peabody Institute. Isn't that beautiful? What a beautiful building. Love the architect of that. Okay, and then on the bike and the way they were dressed and everything. Maryland Country Club in Baltimore. Again, remember, this is from 1904 and 1906, that era. Okay. Okay, Steamboat Landing, Peaks Island, Maine. Look at that. Look at the way they all dressed and everything. This is the beautiful architect of that. George A. Preschool, Manchester, Mass. Now remember, these postcards are way over 100 years old. Beautiful buildings, huh? There's a beautiful sailboat. Look at that. That's a nice postcard. These postcards are in pretty good condition here. Some of them have been used. These are just postcards that were sent to people. Okay, this is also from Maine. Beautiful country water scenery. I love these old pictures. The postcards kind of tell a story all in itself. Okay, something about the light. Trying to see here. I want to see. Oh, the evening light of Van Ness Avenue ruins. Wow. So this is one for the history, isn't it? Especially for those doing reports and everything. And here we are. Just cows grazing by the water here. We have another one here. How the earthquake tore up the pavement. Ah, wow, they done postcards of that. The great earthquake in the early 1900s. That was rare to have happened back then, that's why. This is the earthquake shock of Market Square. Look at that. Look at the picture of that. Isn't that unreal to have captured that back then? I mean, now we have, you know, cameras and our phones take pictures and everything, but for back then, to actually be there, to be able to take this picture, that was something. Definitely deserved a postcard. Look at that. Very nice. Alright, stay tuned. I'll bring you some more postcards. Be sure to sub me now. Bye-bye. Okay, here we are bringing you some more postcards and stuff with beautiful pictures. I mean, look at the architect of this. This was the ruin of Stanford University Library. Oh, it kind of really got ruined here. This is a postcard. Okay, this is of a beach in Massachusetts. Look at the way the bathing suits were back then. Ah, Fort Fairfield High and Primary School. Wow, way back then. Remember, these postcards are over 100 years old. Okay. Ruins of the Church of the Advent in San Francisco. This is 1906 pictures. It's 108 years ago. Placed on postcards back then. Unreal. Okay, oh, now we have some funny ones here. Keep a cozy corner in your heart for me. Aww. That's what you sent to a loved one. Cool. Okay, this is City Point in South Boston, back in 1906. Look at that, aren't the pictures pretty? Really nice. Very nice postcards. Okay, this here is Pittsfield, Maine. That's the power company, a New England plant. Beautiful postcard, isn't it? And the lobster from one to another. How do you like that? They had lobster postcards back then. Cool. Oh, we've got a couple of pearls there. Look at that. Lobster visited the clam. Okay, and then these are just some very, very old pictures. Gives you an idea what town was like, huh? All the dirt roads in town. This is town. And this one here is just a picture. And that's a postcard from Fort Fairfield, Maine. Aw. This is no time to write. Ooh. What a romantic little card. Must have been a honeymoon card sent home. And this is just a nice view of the country view. But this is a postcard. These are all somewhere around the 1904, 1906. That was the Methodist Church in Newport, Maine, way back then. Presque Isle House in Presque Isle, Maine. Must have been like the theater house, I would think. Look at that. Look at the stories on that. 4 stories. Whew. That's a big one. Very nice. Alright, be sure to sub me. Join me as a friend and we'll bring you some more. Here we got the Shaw's house in Newport, Maine. Main Street in the wintertime. The one you saw before that had all just the dirt and everything, and that was downtown. Well, here it is. All the snow. Okay, and this is the last one we have of the church. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing you these postcards. If you want to see them up clearer or whatever, they'll be on my Pinterest View With Me channel. It's on the Doris View With Me bow yarn. Alright, bye-bye now.